Hi there, I'm Emma Layton. Thank you for taking the time to check out my Slay Wedding Fairs course introduction. I'm so excited to tell you what I have in store for you today. So you may be wondering how I come to know so much about weddings. So here's a little bit about me. So I am a sales and marketing trainer for the wedding industry and I've been in sales for over 20 years. I've been a bridal makeup artist and salon owner for nearly 8 years, and I'm a big ideas role model where I mentor start-up businesses in Wales. Because of my experience, I get asked to write features in magazines. Here is a link to one I did last year for vows and venues on makeup tips. I've been featured in many articles for We Are the City, which supports the female pipeline, and again in Just Entrepreneurs. I was also asked last year to contribute to writing Successful Women in Business. Now, the year I started in the wedding industry and the year I had my son was the same, so that was over 7 years ago. So starting a business when I was pregnant was pretty hard going, but I knew that I wanted to create a great life for Sam, so I set up as a bridal makeup artist. I did it in the recession, so it was tough at times, but it was flexible, well paid and very rewarding. Now fast forward to now, and there has never been a better time to get into the wedding industry. In 2017, the UK wedding industry was worth over 11 billion, and in the US it was worth a whopping 54 billion, so there is no shortage of work out there. And in 2017, I had the pleasure of doing over 70 weddings, which was a bit crazy, but I only managed that because I have a business strategy which I'm going to talk to you about today. So you're in the right place at the right time. There were over 2 million weddings in the UK, and this is great for lots of different professions. And although I am a bridal makeup artist and salon owner, all the things I talk to you about today will be the same principles for wedding dress owners, florists, photographers and any freelancers wanting to sell goods or services to the wedding industry. For a lot of people it can be done part-time and very highly paid, and you can choose when you want to work, so it's a win-win-win. Now this slide says it how it is. Wedding fairs are a reliable source of income, and this is where I absolutely 100% know that there will be potential clients there. But you can't just turn up and expect people to start booking. It's not that simple. When I first turned up to a fair, I was so excited that I would have had loads of bookings, and this just wasn't the case. Without a plan, you will be extremely lucky to get 1 or 2 bookings, no matter how good you are, and for the sake of having paid perhaps 100 to 250 for your stand, it's time you had a proven strategy to make them totally worth your while. Now I'm about to tell you about the course, but please be careful about what you think you already know. And what do I mean by that? Well, consider this. I did over 70 weddings last year, and that lends to over 140 appointments with trials. So I was exceptionally busy, and I did it using my proven strategy, which I have written into my online course. But do you have this many clients at the moment? Well, my guess is probably not. And the reason I know that is because you're here listening with me now. So that suggests that you don't have as many clients as you would like. So I ask as I go on that you keep an open mind and delve in. So if any of this sounds like a lot to take in, have no fear, because I have been working for over 4 months on this project to give other wedding freelancers all the advantages that I have learned with over 20 years of experience and 7 years of using those sales skills in the wedding industry, combining them in a full course which covers all of the above steps and much more. Now I want to save you bags of time and lots of money by helping you avoid loads of mistakes and jump straight ahead of the competition by using my proven techniques straight away. Now, I researched and scanned the internet for learning courses on this, and none existed, but the closest business courses that I could find were in excess of £900, and I thought that was really quite steep. So I set to work creating my own so that everyone could afford it. Now, let's face it, we spend a lot of money on equipment, so why not a straightforward business course that has the potential to create a huge amount of money? So competition is really fierce, but it's not just in the same profession. So why is that? Well, there are a lot of vendors all after business from your bride, so it makes it quite hard for anyone to stand out in a crowd. On average, brides can attend up to 10 wedding fairs. And if they go to 10 wedding fairs, this could mean that they encounter at least over 200 other wedding suppliers. So first of all, you need to understand that we are all pretty invisible at wedding fairs. And what do I mean by that? So a bride can visit one wedding fair, and at the time she could be looking for something specific or nothing specific, and just be viewing the venue or just be having a nose around. We have no idea what each bride is looking for. She may not have booked the service or product that you have and provide. She may not be in the right mind for you just yet. Your service may be a long way down her list, so she may not be interested when she's talking to you. It's not a no forever, it's a no for now. However, by the time she has gone around all of the venue, guess what? Yes, she has forgotten all about you and all the other vendors too. Does that seem fair? Well, no, not really, but that's how it works. That's life, I guess. So the same bride goes on to visit 10 other venues, and this means that she's now encountered over 200 other vendors. At the time she visits the other venues, she may be in the mood for your service, but guess what? You're not going to be at all the fairs, so boom, when she's in the mood, she books somebody else. So I quickly realised I wasn't going to do amazingly well with wedding fairs, and that this is really common to how a lot of vendors feel. So I started to create a sales strategy which would end up being a real game changer. Instead of expecting 1 or 2 clients from a wedding fair, I started attracting at least half the brides. My motto became, I don't just want one, I want them all. So I expect to get them all wanting my service. I don't get them all, obviously, but this is my mindset because I have systems in place so I get to stay remembered in that bride's mind. This is essential. You need to build a relationship from the moment you meet her. She needs to know that she can trust you. She wants to know that you will be there on her special day. She wants to know that she will be done on time, and she wants to know what time you will be there for. She wants to feel listened to. So here it is, my full training program with easy to follow step-by-step instructions on how to use my strategy, which helped me gain over 70 weddings in 2017. I'm also going to cover the basics from how to research the wedding venue thoroughly, to choosing the best one for you, with some of my insider secret knowledge on bridal attendance and organisers tips, and includes how to earn brownie points with the venue so that they might actually give your details to bride automatically. Now, you probably have a general idea on what equipment you should be taking, but I go more in depth on how to position your stand correctly for selling purposes, how to make your stall stand out from the crowd with secret tips that most people don't know about. So the wedding fair, I'm going to cover how it's set up, where you can be positioned, what the real reason behind wedding fairs is, and I will cover all of this in part 2.1. Now, talking to brides, confidence is key. If you're not very confident, do you think your bride will trust you? Well, probably not. So confidence when approaching a bride and talking to her is essential. Here in my Break the Ice section, I will help you with how to open conversations, how to capture the bride's details, and help you create your USP and learn what my sales strategy is. It's no good capturing details if you don't follow up with them. I have created an email series for you, which I will give to you in part 3.1. It's essential to helping you stay remembered long after the wedding fair is over. Now, I cannot believe that most wedding services don't offer this. I have so many brides who have asked for prices and just been given them with no offer of a free consultation. And just because I offer to do one, they have booked with me. You need a professional approach to the bridal consultation, so you will learn how to professionally conduct your bridal consultation. You'll listen to audios of how I do it, and learn how to use your sales pitch and upsell at the same time, creating more and more profit. Now, it's a good idea to put everything in writing so that you can talk about your bride. If there's anything that's forgotten, it's all down in writing so that it protects you. I will cover how to take deposits, what I use, and done for you terms so that you can alter it so you're good to go. Now, there isn't much I don't know about wedding mornings. To show off to your client, you need to know all about timings, the setup, and learn my secret tips for ensuring that the wedding morning runs smoothly. I have created an email series for you to remind your bride that you're still thinking of her after she's been married, and here you will learn how to get referrals and reviews easily with my secret tips. So in the course, you will learn how to look professional in your setup, how to approach potential clients, how to get brides approaching you, what to say to brides once you are with them, how to impress your bride with newfound knowledge of weddings, how to ensure your prospective bride remembers you, how to conduct profitable bridal consultations, how to close the deal and get booked, what to say to brides once you are with them, and how to impress your bride with your newfound knowledge of weddings. As part of the course, you will get these templates are my proven templates to ensure that clients show up for their bridal consultations whilst building firm relationships. They include a follow-up series that can be used after you've met at the wedding fair, and will encourage a meet-up with done for you replies for email inquiries. Audios of my bridal consultations along with done for you templates for you to customise, plus role plays. You'll get check sheets to keep you on track, a handy resource centre where you can find links to everything that I use, multiple ways of learning. You'll have more knowledge about weddings and have a lot more confidence. So I wanted to make the course reasonable so that I could help as many people as I can. With it being a launch, I have priced it for less than the price of a wedding fair stand, but it will have to rise as demand grows. I really wish that I'd had this when I was starting off, as it would have helped me avoid so many mistakes and helped me jump straight into being a more confident and professional bridal makeup artist. If you are interested in my course but would also like professional coaching, please contact me on emma@divinemakeup.co.uk. Now, I urge you to go ahead and book on the course whilst it's still on offer. I am confident that you will find all the information that I've put together for you a real game changer, as it was for me, when it comes to attracting new bridal clients and making more money. But I wish you good luck with any of your ventures, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.